What's up, everybody? So let's break down a 2,000 point list. This might take a minute. It's a Black Templars list. It's part of Make Project Space Marines Great Again. It is a melee focused list with a pretty good amount of DACA. It features Grimaldus, Chaplain Grimaldus, 120 points. He's a movement 6, 2 up weapon skill, 3 up ballistic skill, T4, wounds 4, strength 4, attacks 3, leadership 9 model. He's got the Crusader Arcanum, +1, -1, +1 strength, -1 AP, 2 damage. He also has Unmatched Zeal on a hit roll of 6 in the fight phase for a model in a friendly Black Templars unit with the 6 Chaplain Grimaldus. That model can immediately make another close combat attack using the same weapon. They don't generate extra attacks. Really good though. They give Black Templars within 6 of him Death of the False Emperor, as it were. They also have the relic that gives them 3 inches on their area effects, but this doesn't work on Grimaldus or Helbrecht. High Marshal Helbrecht is also on this list. He is 170 points. He's the Chapter Master, giving them 4 rerolls within 6. He's 6-inch move, 2 up, 2 up, strength 4 and T4, 6 wounds, 4 attacks. Good stuff. He's got the bolt gun, a melta gun, and the sword of the High Marshal. He can make, it's a strength +1, AP -3 damage D3 weapon that allows him to make D3 additional attacks. He'll also be your Warlord, so he can pile in 6 inches. He also has Oathkeeper, which is the Warlord trait, actually. It's the Wrath of the Crusade, which is the special rule that makes this whole list tick. All friendly Black Templar units models add 1 to their strength characteristics while they're within 6 inches of High Marshal Helbrecht. That makes this whole list function, because after that comes a Lieutenant with 2 Chainswords to reroll their wounds. And also there is a Emperor's Champion, because he is mostly there to be cool and just have Black Templars only model. He does give a bonus attack to characters, a bonus attack and strike to characters that are within an inch of this guy, and also he rerolls hits of the fight phase against enemy characters. You also get 6 Crusader Squads, 4 initiates with chainswords, and a sword brother with 2 lightning claws. And when they're within 6 of High Marshal Helbrecht, that is 8 strength, 5 AP -0 damage 1, 3 strength 5 AP -2 damage 1, rerolling all wounds. Really good from 6 squads. You also get the 3 squads of Cenobite Servitors for 6 points apiece, and there's 3 in each squad, so it breaks down to 2 points a model. You get 18 models, 6 models for 18 points. Pretty decent. Even if they don't do that much, you can stick all 6 of them, all 9 of them, on a point. The next thing you get is a Emperor as a company champion with the Shield Eternal and just his regular loadout, because it's really good to take that cheap model and reduce his cost by reduce his combat death potential by increasing his survivability through taking that 5-up invuln to a 3-up invuln that reduces damage taken. It's really good stuff. After that, you get, a Primaris Ancient, mostly because there's the points, and it's really handy to have somebody in range, if you can get them, to make your guys re-roll hits. Generate extra attacks, as it were, when they die. It's good stuff. You also get 3 Devastator Squads with 2 heavy bolters in each of them, and a Marine with a regular bolter, and the Sergeant also gets a regular bolter, and they also all get an Armorium Cherub. This is so that you can ideally fire Each of those squads at least once for a 2d3 mortal wound squad from 2d3 mortal wound stratagem from the squad. I think it works in such a way that you fire the squad and you activate the stratagem, and then the stratagem deals D3 mortal wounds, and you immediately armor your cherub to fire again with the D3 mortal wound stratagem. I could be wrong, but I think that's the way it works. At least that's the way we're going to play it around here. You also get you also get a Storm Raven Gub ship with 2 Hurricane Bolters, the Storm Strike missile launchers, twin las cannon, and 2 Typhoon missile launchers. You don't really need the Hurricane Bolters, but they're pretty decent, and it's just always helpful to have a little bit of extra attack on hand. He's loaded out for super high strength because it's actually what this list needs with what you'll see coming up with all the strength 5 attacks, and also all of the Razorbacks, because there's 4 Razorbacks with the twin heavy bolters fielding a bunch of heavy bolter attacks. Why you need these 4 Razorbacks in the Storm Raven gunship is because you put all of the squads in the Razorbacks. All of them. You get all of your characters, all of your Crusader squads. They all load up at a transport and they just go downfield. You don't actually put your Devastator squads in key point. These guys hang out at 36 and do work. The rest of your list drives down their gullet and then disembarks and goes all in. And that gets to the problem with this list, is that this list is extremely all in. You go in with High Marshal Helbrecht, you go in with Grimaldus, you go in with your lieutenants, and you go in with all your champions. But the problem is, you're going in. There's no other way for you to really make this list function, I guess. Is you have to send Grimaldus and Helbrecht in after decking them up as much as possible with as many guys in 6 as possible. And really you want to blob up as many guys outside of 6 so when guys die in the 6 you can move guys in. But that's super all in, and if you don't do the work you need to do, you're probably in a tough spot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the first video in Project Space Marines, and we'll get to the next list. Who knows? Soon enough. Deuces.